Ladies and gentlemen, I have unfortunate news regarding the situation involving the robot secretary. So it turns out, the very day after I went and questioned the robot secretary about Gamma's paycheck, they quit. So now I don't know where they are, so we can't hunt them down and destroy them for revenge. Oh well. Guess we can go do that to Zeta instead. Anyway, welcome back to Sonic Adventure. Last time, we quit our job working for Eggman. That's basically it. We also went on a new mission to, exterminate the rest of the E-Series. And by exterminate, we mean rescue the animals inside them. But in order to do that, we have to bash the B button and destroy them. We also got a new weapon. So. Okay, I never noticed that. That moves, that's cool. Alright. So let's get the show on the road. We have one stage left, and it's Hot Shelter. Let's go. Alright, here we are. As a kid, I would lose lots of lives on this stage. Oh my goodness! Okay, we can also come into the bathroom and shoot up everything. Jesus! Okay. Now if we come over here like this... Oh my god, the camera. Come over here like this. We can get a bunch of good shit. And then make our way over here like this. And literally just ignore that whole section. This is basically Amy's Hot Shelter. Except we are not Amy. We are much faster. And more armed and dangerous Amy. Jesus. Okay, we're already at this part. So this is the exact same platform that we used with Amy, except the direction it's going to take us in is totally different. Because Amy's Hot Shelter took us that way, but we're going this way. Oh shit! I almost fucking whiffed it! Alright, now, I remember some speedrunning bullshit here. If we change the camera... Ah, not like that. If we... Okay, not like that. We can get over there if we have enough height. Though that requires me to actually... Not like that. Oh my god. Can this dude leave me alone? There it is! We can completely bypass that and go around. Alright. We have to hit the switch. We're running low on time, which is very bad. Alright. Now, if we can use this to get over there, which is another speedrunning thing. But I think it requires a very specific angle. Alright, hold on, let me see. Let me try this one more time. Oh, there it is. Yep. Are you kidding me? I'm stuck. Like, I'm seriously stuck. I can't move. I can't pause the game. I'm dead. You cannot be serious. Why? Oh my god. I cannot believe this. Why is it that whenever I try out speedrunning things, I end up either whiffing it hard or pulling it off eventually? Like, I'm literally mashing buttons. I can't move. I can't even pause the game. I'm frozen. I can't even move the camera. This is stupid, dude. Well, now we get to experience how I played this stage as a kid without the speedrunning. Running out of time. Because, you know, I did a lot of that when I was a kid. So, yeah, Gamma. Unfortunately, your time is up. Well, nice knowing you, Gamma.
Activity ceased.
God. Where am I? Oh. Oh god, I have like no time. Alright, let's not do speedrun for Bichette. Let's just play the stage the way you're supposed to. Which is, step on the switch. Oh, hi. Step on the switch. Wait, what? Oh! You're supposed to shoot the switch. Well, I may die again. Wait, what the hell? Why am I getting time? Alright, there we go. Now, in the speedrun trick I was trying to pull off is, you get onto this train section, but you don't actually do the train section. What you do is, you just hover over to the wall, and then you end up in the Zeta boss fight, without having to take the train. Because this train is kind of long. Ah! I can't see. But yeah, B, your time is still pretty short, likely, so be very careful. Just shoot everything you can. Uh-oh. Alright, we're fine. I am so short on time, though. So I need to kill some enemies. No! I need those! Alright, there we go. I am very low on time. I took damage right there. That was some bullshit. Alright. We need to hurry. This is the right way, right? No. This is the right way. Give me some time. Alright, this should be it, though. Alright, you're supposed to just hover down here. Uh-oh. Ouch. I'm still low on time. Kill everything. Give me more time. Alright, we're here. Alright, it's time for the boss fight with Zeta. Say it with me, folks. Mash the B button. Excuse me? Mash the B button. Excuse me? Uh-oh. Okay, this fight is a little bit harder than the others because you're on a moving platform, but otherwise, there we go. 10 seconds left. We still did it. I do feel like you are, like, really strapped for time on this stage. Goodbye, Zeta.
E-105 Zeta. Rescue complete.
I still cannot believe I got fucking stuck. That was some bullshit. Yeah, another reason why I'm not doing the missions. Alright, we did it! So, now what? We've defeated all the E-Series, but there's still one loose end. That door is locked. So where's Beta? Guess we gotta go look for him.
E-105 Zeta rescue complete. Units remaining. Gamma. Beta.
Alright, let's get this over with. We have one more left to go, and our mission is complete. It's time to fight our brother one last time. Now, believe it or not, I'm not going to say to mash the B button, because that actually will not work this time. Beta will only be available to be hit when he is vulnerable, and he won't block your shots otherwise. So you have to wait for him to charge you before you can fire a shot. You can only hit him once per attack cycle. So wait for him to charge you, and just be sure to shoot the missiles so they don't hit you. Alright, come on, what do you got for me? Here come the missiles. This is his other move. He will shoot a giant fuck you blast, like that. Alright, charge at me. Also, I really love the music during this fight. It is very good. One more hit, though, and he's finished. Oh god. Run. But yeah, he's looking pretty worn out. He's getting desperate. Alright, one more. Come on, Beta. Ow. Fuck. He dodged me. See? He will not just let you hit him. Oh god. I have to hurry too. I only have 3 minutes to do this fight. Okay, come on. One more. I did whip that last shot. Alright, here it comes. Goodbye, Beta.
Mission complete.
And just like that, that is the end of E102 Gamma. From this point on in the series, Gamma, in the form we knew him as, will never, ever appear again. This is one of those rare times where they actively killed off a Sonic character and never brought them back. Shadow doesn't count because of the fact that he was so popular they brought him back in Sonic Heroes. Gamma lookalikes appear in Sonic Battle, and there's the E1000 series in Sonic Adventure 2, but they are not the same Gamma we spent the last 3 videos playing as. The Gamma we know is gone, and he will never come back. Of course, there's still Omega, who kind of carries on his legacy by turning against Eggman. But that's basically the closest thing we'll ever get to Gamma. I doubt Omega will ever know about his older brother. Like, I do like how Gamma's story is pretty self-contained. It has borderline nothing to do with the main story. We've basically just played through Gamma's whole, very short-lived life. From the day he was activated to the day he shuts down for good. And usually, you have the argument that people think that kids are stupid and that they wouldn't understand concepts like death. But back when this game was released, concepts like this are, let's just say that when they do come up, people do understand heavier topics when they're given the seriousness they deserve. Like, there are shows back in the day where serious subject matters were treated with the seriousness they deserve. Look at Teen Titans, for example, with the whole racism example, with Val Yor being, like, hyper-racist towards Starfire. That whole episode is played totally seriously, except for that one line with Cyborg. But, they have to keep it a little kid-friendly. And the racism episode in Static Shock. Kids aren't dumb. Like, nowadays, people really do think kids are dumb, and they try to dumb down entertainment for children to an almost absurd degree. But in my opinion, I feel like if you give people serious moments and play them straight, then you could get value out of those moments. But also, on an unrelated note, when I was looking up stuff, I did find out that the voice actor for Gamma also passed away. Just like Dean Bristow did. So, that's honestly a real shame. I actually never knew that the voice actor for Gamma had already died until literally, like, after I recorded the second Gamma video. So, hopefully him and Dean Bristow can rest in peace. I know I'm getting, like, super serious, but it's like, a character literally just died. But I do like how we actually got to play as one of Eggman's robots. I think this is the first time in the series you actively play as a character who, even temporarily, was on Eggman's side specifically. You don't get moments like that too often. And Gamma's gameplay would go on to inspire the mech gameplay in Sonic Adventure 2. It's just that those characters are a lot clunkier, I guess you could say. Gamma's gameplay is nice. A little short for my liking, but I feel like there's one last thing I have to say before we end. Since Gamma can't say it himself. E102 Gamma, rescue complete. May he rest in peace. And enjoy his new life with his friends. As a bird. So now that we have finished all 6 stories, we went through Sonic's 10 stages, Tails 5, Knuckles 5, Amy's 3, Big's 4, and Gamma's 5. There is still one last story left for us. Supersonic. We never solved the problem with Chaos. That's still a loose end that hasn't been tied. So, there's still that we have to deal with. But before we do that, there is one major gameplay feature in this game that I have not shown off yet that I've been waiting to until now. We will be going back to playing as Sonic because Sonic's the easiest character to do this with since he has the most stages and Emerald Coast is really like right there. So we will be returning to Sonic for a little bit before we move on to Supersonic because we have to talk about the Chao Garden. You know, that giant time sink of a mechanic that lots of people likely spent lots of their time playing. So we will be talking about the Chao Garden and then we have to take care of Chaos once and for all. So, we'll do that next time. So, I'll see you then.